In recent years, Esport Rebrands have become more and more of a common thing. Few that are good, quite a few that are bad, so let's start off with the bad ones. Now, EG's initial rebrand got completely destroyed by social media. Pretty much everyone had a crack at it. I mean, I could probably show it to Pokemon now, and look.
Wait, we saw this, right?
See, not a fan. The logo went from iconic to moronic, with the current logo being in between them. It was a household logo that they felt they needed to modernize when they really didn't. I mean, I guess the new logo is plausible. Here with T1, this is a good example of modernization with their logo. They dropped the wing from the old logo and made it completely red, and it totally worked out for them. A lot of the reasoning behind these rebrands or logo redesigns is from investments, either from big companies such as Red Bull or Predator, big sports teams such as 76ers or Dallas Cowboys, or OL or PSG, or even popular sporting figures such as Shaq.
What could be next?
Speaking of NRG, I just want to take a second to look at their logo. Shit looks like Captain Planet's emblem on his chest. Sudden and drastic change is usually met with dislike from fans, since we all go wah wah Bible thump mode whenever there is change to a logo. For example, Dignitas and Complexity first received backlash when they rebranded, but over time, the backlash has died down. However, sudden changes to new logos can work out, for instance G2 and FlyQuest, but anything could have been better than their old logo. Fnatic had a different approach when it came to rebranding, by gradually updating their logo every few years, which has sort of worked out for them in ways. And their logo... Hold on. Their logo looks quite familiar, almost like FaZe. I mean, it would make sense now with the Gucci sponsorship. I always knew they were hype beasts. Complexity were another org that was updating their logo slowly by dropping their name in the middle, but then it got the investments from Dallas Cowboys, changing it from an oval to a star.
I wanted to be a cowboy, baby. I wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Verse Pro were another one that slightly adjusted their logo, but in between that they had another temporary rebrand with Megaphon, which caused its logo to have a funky colour change of green and purple, which made it one stick of lipstick and a palette of eyeshadow away from being a DC villain.
I'm the Joker, baby!
Since we're talking about colours on logos, I'd like to give an honourable mention to Team Liquid's logo, since it's progressively gotten darker throughout the years, and whoever thought of putting a yellow band around the logo, it just makes it pop and makes me hard. Sometimes orgs just want to freshen up the brand, for instance Endpoint earlier this year, Excel when they entered into the LEC, Heroic with the no, ding 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 ding,
nice,
and Misfits with the creepypasta. Other times the rebrand is to be more historical or for the heritage, like North. This one got heavily memed. Occasionally, when the org does rebrand, it usually signifies that they're branching off into a new game as well, such as Rocket League for Endpoint, Apex Legends for North, and WoW for Golden Guardians. Orgs want to make a big deal out of their rebrands, obviously, so one way they do that is going blackout on social media as if they broke up with their ego, or even just stop tweeting in general, sort of like what Contact did. Oh, they just don't tweet. Never mind. Usually after a rebrand is announced, the org gives a reasoning behind why they changed the logo and the logo design, but most of that is just loads of BS. EG is an example of this. This is what they posted after rebranding. It's just a lot of stuff to read on the screen, and some of the stuff is very questionable, like risk-taking and inclusivity and a cleaner look. I don't know. Having two sharp edges added to your logo and being considered risk-taking, I don't know about that. Now let's compare Golden Guardians when they rebranded and did a similar thing like this. See, it's a lot easier to read. It shows the reference points of where they're gathering their ideas from. It's a lot more simplified. There's one more thing that I want to include in this video. And we've been talking a lot about rebrands. And I feel like it's time that I should rebrand, you know? I've just started creating content. I think it's a good stepping off point, you know? So, let's do this. Oh, wrong sound effect. So I wanted to talk about the reason why I wanted to update my logo. So first of all, I wanted to keep the TM part, which stands for the Morgue Star. So that's the TM reference. Second of all, after getting a hard on with Team Liquid's logo, there are now cum stains on my old one. I wanted to keep the rounded look of the old logo, but add humanoid features such as the eyes. And finally, I added the mask since it's in spirit and accurate to what's happening currently with coronavirus. And who knows, maybe we won't be able to live to see another failed rebrand. As I was recording this, another rebrand happened to occur, and it may be one of the worst of all. As soon as I checked on social media, I knew it was going to be bad. Hellraisers decided to update their pretty good logo. And then it became this. It's fucking shit. Oh my god, what the fuck have you done? Oh my. Why? Why? Angry eyebrows. Oh my.
What did you do?
Ruin the Hellraisers logo.
Why did you do that? I don't know.
100% unapologetic.